Hello YouTube. Here I am, Movie Reviews for Life, doing another film review. I know it's been probably almost a week since my last reviews, and I thought I'd share another one. I use half.com a lot, and with half.com, it's basically kind of a sub, site for eBay. And just like with eBay, you take your risk when you buy a film. Now, because they're used, and so you don't know if the description the person's leaving is factual or not. Now, in this case, it is actually factual, but I didn't know what I was buying was a dumbed down re-release of Jersey Girl. Now, I love Kevin Smith films, and I actually do love this film. It's cliched in many ways, and Ben Affleck has definitely given out better performances in other films, but I still think it's a very good film. And it is true, and it's sad, but it is true that the whole breakup between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck really kind of oversaw the whole publicity of this film. That's all people thought about when they were seeing this film. I happen to like it. I think that George Carlin was excellent. Liv Tyler was excellent. I loved Will Smith's little cameo. Jason Biggs, he's not really in the film that much. He's probably in it for about 20-25 minutes at the most. So I don't even know why he'd get a cover shot. Ben Affleck's okay. I have seen him do better performances, but he's also supposed to be playing a devoted father who basically gets a taste of his old life again and kind of backpedals a bit. And the little child, Raquel Castro, she does an incredible job in this. She does kind of overact at times, but she does do a good job, and you really do believe that she can be the child of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, because she has like such a similar look to Jennifer Lopez. And also, you gotta remember, this is Kevin Smith's first film outside of Jay and Silent Bob. And so, yes, he wrote it, but it doesn't have the same type of humor that his previous 5 films at the time had. So, he was going into kind of uncharted territory with this, and, yes, I do enjoy this film. It's a 2011 release. But I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. It's bare bones. No commentary, no, roadside attractions, no featurettes. No, I am gonna rebuy this movie and probably just give this one away. But, yeah, there was 2 commentaries in the original, and it's not like this was released by a different company. Echo Bridge. I'm not sure who Echo Bridge is, but Miramax does still own the rights to the film, so I don't know why this was released. Unless it has to do with the distribution of the DVD itself. And I did put it in the machine to make sure it was a Region 1, because, I figured, well, maybe it's not a Region 1, and, because different regions have different features sometimes. But no, it works, so I don't understand why it's like that. Basically, the gist of the story is Ben Affleck plays this widower who lost his wife during childbirth, and a woman that he met, and he was an ad executive, basically, like he helped, an image consultant, and he lost his job. He basically lost his job and lost his girl, all within the span of such a short time. He lost his job because he didn't think Will Smith would go anywhere, because the beginning of the film starts off when Will Smith was still a Fresh Prince, and this was before the TV series as well. So, so he thinks, oh, Will Smith's not gonna get nowhere, and he starts to say shit on Will Smith, and he gets fired for it. And then, his girl, his wife, dies in childbirth, and he's left to raise his daughter in New Jersey, because he was living in New York at the time. He has to go back to New Jersey, live with his father, and take care of his daughter, while working with his father, because, he's no longer an image consultant, or whatever you would want to call it. Several years go by, and his little girl is, somewhat grown up a little bit, like she's about 7 or 8, and he gets kind of the taste to go back into what he was doing. But before that all happens, he meets Liv Tyler, who is a video store clerk. You know, a little hint, little kind of homage there to the clerks. And she's also a college student who's like doing this research paper or whatever on, you know, male widowers, and I believe also masturbation. And yeah, you know, they start to kind of they get like a little spark, you know, going. And at first it's kind of like, oh, let's just fool around, and he's kind of like hesitant or whatever. And the relationship is more so between Ben Affleck and the little girl. I mean, there is kind of this relationship that you see between Affleck and Liv Tyler, and this wouldn't be their first film together. I mean, this is actually their second film together, first being Armageddon, of course. And so obviously the chemistry is still there between the two of them. Jason Biggs plays plays another image consultant or ad executive or whatever underneath Ben Affleck in the beginning of the film. He kind of admires Ben Affleck's character, and when we meet up with him later on, he has turned into basically how Ben Affleck was, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's a sweet film. I think I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. You know, it's not as bad as everybody likes to think it is. I know Kevin Smith makes jokes about it, but you know, it's a good film. It's not a bad film at all. You know, people should definitely give it a chance. You know, he's done worse. Wink, cop out, wink. Yeah. But I am a huge Kevin Smith fan, so I would definitely recommend this. Don't get this edition. This is the Echo Bridge 2011 release. Get if you're gonna get this, get the 2004 release by Miramax Dimension Films. It's got commentary, 2 commentaries, a behind the scenes featurette, roadside attractions. You know, it's got a shitload of stuff on it. This is kind of a weak ass entry in the DVD circulation of this. And yeah, I'm probably gonna give this away when I get the actual edition I really want. So yeah, I bought it for about $1, and no scratches, no fingerprints. You know, and pretty good. But take care of yourselves and have a good day.